Welcome to Film Flam with Bobby and Chris. We have just got out of Iron Man 3. Now, this is a little bit different in that I saw this last week. He just saw it.
Right.
What do you think?
I think the movie was good. It was action packed. I give it that. There was a lot of action, easy to follow. No twist, no turn, no serious turns except for that one glitch. Now that one little small, 90% of the movie was good, but that 10% is what I'm going to elaborate on. Jack Kirby is rolling over in his grave right now. How dare you do this to the Mandarin? How dare you make him a simpleton puppet? You know, a homeless bastard who is no.
Well, it's partly that the twist isn't that was the Mandarin; it's that this is the Mandarin,
no,
and
that's what I'm talking about.
That's worse, I think. Actually,
for purists, it's a slap in the face. It's like you come to these movies to support the heroes that you grew up watching, and they do shit like this. How dare you disrespect Stan Lee? I know you have no say. I know you have no say, but you've been fucked royally. Jack Kirby is rolling in his grave, Chris. How dare you put the Mandarin, a fame? That's like saying Lex Luthor was
a magician.
Right? You know, how dare you? So I'll give the movie. I'll give the movie okay because it's action packed, but. That's what I want to touch on right now, and I'm gonna let you have the soapbox. But you dropped the ball with the Mandarin Marvel.
I will. We'll start with the twist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was a bad idea. I think it was very poorly executed. But the idea that you have since you go into a movie in the year 2013 with a villain named the Mandarin. And they bring this up actually in the movie, who is a Middle Eastern terrorist.
There you go.
And that the twist is that he winds up being a white businessman. The idea is not bad.
The idea is horrible because now you disrespect the Mandarin.
I don't think it was a bad idea. I think it was poorly executed because the villain that winds up being the Mandarin is uninteresting. He has very unclear goals.
Unclear.
Yeah.
The trophy. It was all about Pepper Potts being his trophy.
But he's about to kill her.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't going to kill her. He was bringing her to where he was with the whole volcanic energy and all. No, she even said it.
Every time he's about to get what he claims he wants, it turns out he didn't really care about it.
Mixed signals.
I know, and well, that's the problem with having a supervillain. Supervillains are very clear. Their plans may not make sense,
right.
And their goals may not make sense for what the plan is, but you know what they're trying to do and why they're trying to do it.
Well, he did say that he wanted to control the war on terror by being that terror.
The biggest problem is that he already does.
Well, with the Mandarin.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
He already controlled everything, and he was going to keep doing it that way, so what exactly was going to change if this plan succeeded?
Right.
And okay, now I'm going to start getting into the parts that upset me about this movie. First things first. Heating up the glove of the Iron Man suit fries it now.
Right. He's like using knockoff parts.
2. The henchmen, at least the main henchmen, are American Army veterans
who have lost limbs
and by the clips they show are very proud of their service, and they ask him, what was the proudest part of your service? Losing a limb for my country.
Losing a limb for my country.
And by regrowing that limb, they will now do anything that
but
this
they weren't
guy
themselves.
said.
They were not themselves.
They did not explain that.
Even Pepper, when she became like that, she wasn't herself.
Yeah, but not to that. She was still her. Like, she pulled it back.
Yeah.
Why couldn't these guys, with all their years of training and strong mental fortitude, in fact, they're crazier than anything.
Right. Well,
if it was supposed to be explained, they should have explained it. If you're messing with Army veterans, you don't let that slip by. True. You just don't.
True.
That is got to be pretty high on the lists of plot things you do not just let
well,
go.
then it's just another knock against the movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that do not make any sense.
I don't want to really knock this movie. What I want to do is just kind of give my perspective on what I saw and what I want to knock it 100%.
Well, honestly, I will agree with you. I think it is a good movie, but I think there are some very serious flaws.
Well, for purists, because I have a friend, shout out to Laura Shrewd, who saw the movie, and who is really not eclectic when it comes to the undertone of why these characters that are created. When you take someone like the Mandarin, I'm sorry, that's like saying Lex Luthor was being puppeted by Mixoplex. I'm sorry, it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Well, he isn't number stories.
No. I'm just saying, but as a purist, Chris, I'm sorry, as a purist, you do not tamper with certain things like that. You just
I can definitely accept that opinion.
I'm sorry.
Say
you're tapping on things.
But it's
give me something good about it. Give me something good.
More good?
Come on, give me something good.
They definitely were playing this for fans. I mean, you got to see the Hulkbuster.
I
love that moment. I wish they'd done more with it, but I enjoyed seeing that moment. And there were nods to the original Mandarin. There were nods.
Yeah.
You saw the rings again. You wish you'd seen more, but yes, that's what I mean by they drew it down.
But you got good points though.
Yep. What else? Oh, the botanist character was okay. I didn't think she was bad. I liked the setup. That was what really made it disappointing. Was that the setup for this movie is amazing. The up until that twist, everything is just, oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be awesome. It doesn't pay off, but that's some really good build-up.
Yeah, I like I said. I mean, I recommend it. But as an enthusiast, oh my God, you're gonna. Yeah, Jack Kirby, big ups to you, man. I'm sorry if I had if I had an influence in this, I would have done something different. But I'll rate this out of 5. I'll give it a 3.5.
I will give it a 3.
So I mean that's just that's where I'm at with Iron Man 3.
I guess here's good things I was thinking. The plot, from a symbolic standpoint, did exactly what he was trying to do. I mean, he was trying to show that Tony Stark is becoming a more full person in and of himself, which is something that they hinted at in the other two, but it wasn't really fleshed out. In this one, it really was, and that was the whole blowing up all the suits was a very symbolic gesture more than anything. And honestly, it worked. It was inconsistent with the universe, but it worked for what it was trying to do. So I have to give it that, and that's why I would say it is a good movie, in spite of several shortcomings.
There it is.
This has been Film Flam with Bobby and Chris. Iron Man 3.